Welcome everyone in HueFin News. Today is March the 7th, 2018, and we are giving you all the news according to the charts. This is our ability to show you all how you can be more profitable and understanding of what the market is going to do. Simply just saying that you can predict where prices are likely to go with just looking at the price bars and the volume and how effective the understanding of the financial language is to your profitability while you are trading these cryptocurrencies. Now, everything that I mentioned on this video and on this channel in general is not to be considered investment advice. Please do your own research, and investing or trading involves risk. Now, let's get down to what occurred currently in the cryptocurrency space. It should not come as no surprise because we told you all yesterday that we're expecting the market to continue its trek lower to the downside. And as we get into the charts, you all will definitely see that that is occurring right now. So now our next thing to do for the next trading day is to see if the market at least going to find support, or will it resume to lower prices, or will it go higher from where it currently is trading today. So now the market cap is at $395.8 billion. Bitcoin dominance is still hovering around 42%. So obviously the market as a whole is falling in conjunction one with another. Finally went all the way back down below $400 billion. So that is definitely tell you we're in a sell-off occurring in the market. And as I scroll down on this website, you guys can see how definite we are in a definite downtrend. Bitcoin is down 9%. Ethereum as well is down 9%. Ripple is down 9%. Bitcoin Cash is almost down 9%. Litecoin is down 7.5%. Cardano is taking a huge hit today in the market, down almost 15%. Neo is down 7.20. Stellar is as well as trending lower, 7.67. Monero is down 4.63. Looking at EOS, down 12%. IOTA is down 12%. Dash is down almost 11%. NAM is down 14%. And now Tron is down. So overall, overwhelmingly, the market is conditionally selling off drastically compared to what the market has been over the last couple of trading days, which is expected because as I show you guys this chart, please notice we're looking at Bitcoin now. Bitcoin currently is down 8.19%. Last trade is at $9,840. Looking at the daily price chart for Bitcoin, again, we have a push to go down bar being reflected in the market. So it simply tells us that the market overwhelmingly is giving us precursors of weakness on today's trading. We would like to see the market come back down to that support area on these two lows here. Let me zoom in so you guys can see. Right here on the lows of these two daily bars, the market came there and touched again. So that means buyers at least supported the market right now. But that does not mean we're out the woods because we definitely got a lot of volume coming in the market on the daily price chart. So now this is the 3-hour chart for Bitcoin. Look at the last completed 3-hour bar. The market has made a very drastic move to the downside. Obviously, the market found that support at $9,400. There is a lot of individual traders in the market who tried to push this market lower. The only thing that we have that is supporting Bitcoin right now is that $9,400 support area. Okay, buyers did come into the market. Excessively high volume occurred here on the market. So if this next 3-hour bar closes lower than this previous close, then expect Bitcoin to continue to move lower in price. And I'm still expecting that to occur. The support area for Bitcoin is going to be around $9,600 all the way back up to and around that $10,000 area. Okay, it might even come all the way up to $10,200 in trading tomorrow, but currently this is a definite giveaway of how weak the market is on this last completed 3-hour bar. So this next one we are standing by watching to see what occurs in the market. If the market closes below this previous close, then it's expected that Bitcoin is going to continue to move lower in price. So looking at the 1 hour bar for Bitcoin again, The market is giving us precursors of weakness. At best, the market may come right back up to $9,900 or even $10,000 or $10,100 in trading on tomorrow. But definitely this current 1 hour bar that is currently forming closes below the previous one, then at best expect Bitcoin just to trade sideways. So that's our analysis for Bitcoins to continue to trade sideways to lower. And as I zoom out, you guys can see where that support needs to be currently, where it is now, $9,811 or even $9,800. Just give you a nice round number. If it cannot hold that $9,800 as support, then it's going to move all the way back down to $96 or even $9,400. Okay, so keep your eyes on the market, definitely in the short term, to see if the market's going to be able to support itself around $9,800 all the way back up to and around $10,000 or even $10,200. So now we're going to go ahead and look at Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 8.91%. Last trade was $739.56. Looking at the daily price chart for Ethereum, you guys can definitely tell how the market is giving us another push to go down bar, precursors of weakness. And as the market is moving lower, you guys can definitely tell how the volume is increasing. So that is another inclination that the market overwhelmingly is weak. It's giving us precursors of weakness on top of another push to go down bar. Market can definitely come all the way back down to $650 in the short term. So you have to keep that in your own particular trade, especially on how wide today's price spread bar is. So currently the market has to stay above $740. If it cannot do that, then yes, $650 or even $700 is going to be the next probable support area. 3 hour bar for Ethereum. Again, market's giving us more precursors of weakness, so we're not looking for Ethereum to move higher as well. Just like with Bitcoin, the best it's going to do is trade sideways. Now in tomorrow's trading, can definitely come back up to $780, but we have to wait until all of the stockpile has been bought up by the market participants, and overwhelmingly it looks as if the market's going to go a lot further to the downside. So keep that in mind, because all this volume that appeared on this 1 3 hour bar has to go somewhere else. So definitely we're still getting stockpile in the market. Market participants are trying to support it in the short term, but long term it's highly expected that the market is going to continue to move lower. So now we're going to look at Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is down 8.07%. Last trade was $1,084.10. Daily price chart for Bitcoin Cash. Again, the market came all the way back down on the daily price chart towards $1,000. Actually came all the way down to $1,031.10. So it's highly expecting that the market's going to continue to move lower until it hits that support area of $1,000 or even again $800. Okay, so looking at a wider picture, all these altcoins are coming right back down to prior areas of support on the daily price chart. So look at the daily price chart to find out where support is, and that is where you need to find, or that's where we're likely to find support for these altcoins. So 3 hour bars for Bitcoin Cash. Again, market has given us a huge push to go down bar, widespread. A lot of volume came in on this bar. Still getting stockpiled on this current 3 hour bar. So at best, expect Bitcoin Cash to trade sideways. As long as that stockpile bar is there, or we're getting stockpile in the market, then expect the market to continue to move lower. At best, it just trades sideways. Now resistance is at around 1125 or even around 1130. So the market can definitely come all the way back up to 1125, 1130. But given the amount of volume and how wide this spread, this push to go down bar is, we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash to continue to move lower until it finds support. Now it could have possibly already found support. So that's why we have to wait on this current 3 hour bar to make sure that the market has really bought up all of the stockpile that is entering the market right now. If they have not been, then yes, Bitcoin is going to continue to move lower. If they have, then the best thing we're going to do is trade sideways. So now let's go ahead and look at Ripple. So Ripple is down 8.85%. Last trade was around 82 cents. Not a surprise. I mean, we told you all numerous past 2 trading days that the market was giving us precursors of weakness and we're expecting the market to continue to move lower. Market finally came back down to Ripple on a prior area support right back here. Same layer that occurred on the 24th of December of 2017. Market came right back to that area. Hopefully the buyers come in and at least support the market. But given the fact that we have 3 days of down bars, and as well the volume has been higher the last couple of days, is giving us more inclination that we have a further downside to go. So again, market tried to push the market tried to push Ripple to the downside, but the bar closed towards a little bit towards the middle of the bar. A lot of volume came in. We're still getting weakness. So this 3-hour bar closes below the previous close. You know what's going to happen. The market is going to continue to move lower to the downside. Like I told you guys earlier, support is right around 80 cents. Market came a little bit past that, but as long as it can stay above 80 cents, we're good. But overwhelmingly, we're looking for the market to continue to the downside. And at best, in tomorrow's trading, expect the market just to trade and consolidate. So 85 cents, maybe all the way back up to 87, 88 cents tomorrow's trading. But definitely, given the amount of volume and how wide that push to go down bar is, we're looking for the market to move lower until it finds another area of support. So now let's go ahead and look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is also giving us a push to go down bar on the daily price chart. So we're expecting the market to continue to move lower. Volume is increasing. So overwhelmingly, we have consensus as the market is moving to the downside. Again, 3-hour bar just completed. A lot of volume came in. Buyers are definitely trying to support the market at this previous area of support. So we need to maintain precursors of strength right now in Litecoin if we do not expect the market to find another area of support. So that 3-hour bar is going to be crucial to where it closes. If it closes above, then expect Litecoin in the short term to trade sideways to maybe a little higher, back up to around $188. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Dash. So Dash is down 10.28%. Last trade was $508.45. Not a surprise, push to go down bar being reflected, came right back down to another prior support, so it has to hold here. If it does not hold here at $508 or $500, then Dash is going to continue to move lower to the downside. Might need to come all the way back down to $400. That is the next support area on the daily price chart. 3 hours, again, massively widespread down bar has been reflected. We're still getting stockpile coming in the market, so we don't have interest in higher prices right now in Dash. Support, or I'm sorry, resistance is going to be right there around $520 again. So at best, the market may try to come back up to $520, but overwhelmingly, we're not looking for Dash to move higher as well. We're still expecting it to consolidate and move lower, but it does run the possibility to come back up to $520 in tomorrow's trading. And we're not even going to be that negligent and say it can come up to $540 as well. So next on the list is going to be Neo. So Neo was down 6.15%. Last trade was $97.45. Neo used to be one of the strongest cryptocurrencies in the market, and overwhelmingly the market is giving us another precursors of weakness bar on the daily price chart. At least the market came and held the next prior area support, which was $90. But given the way that this precursor weakness bar looks, it looks as if the market's going to continue to move to the downside. Just like with the rest of the other altcoins on the 3-hour chart, buyers came into the market to at least support Neo in the short term. They're still successful right now. The market may actually come all the way back up to $102.50 in the short term, but as long as we maintain stockpile coming in the market, it is not going to move that high. Okay. So our analysis for Neos, for them to continue to consolidate in tomorrow's trading, resistance is going to be around $102.50. Support needs to hold quite well right there at $90. Exactly what occurred here during this time period. So where the market held support, so we expect that to occur again in NEO, but we're paying attention because if more stockpiling weakness occurs in the market, then it's not going to hold support at $90. So now let's take a look at Monero. So Monero also is giving us a push to go down bar, nothing surprising. You know, we have a market try to move higher towards 360 in trading early out today. You guys can see that the sellers actually came in and pushed the market back down to $320, which is support. Market currently is down 3.07%. Last trade was 329.93. 3-hour chart for Monero, again, just like all the rest of the other altcoins, push to go down bar has been reflected. Market's trying to recover right now. Market can actually come back up to these prior area of the lows, which is around 337, 340 in the short term. But as long as we get more stockpile on these 3-hour bars, the market is going to continue to move lower. The best thing we're going to get out the market for tomorrow is just sideways trading action, because we can still have a continuation in the market to the downside. So now let's look at Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is down 13.60%. Last trade was $21.63. Daily price chart for Ethereum Classic is giving us another precursor to weakness. Market just simply came back down to prior area support, $20. So I zoom out, you guys can see how that held as resistance in the background. Now the market is trying to hold as support in the foreground. Okay, high volume coming in the market, which is again showing us consensus that the market is overwhelmingly feeling good about the same direction. Push to go down bar is being reflected on the 3-hour chart. Market runs the probability coming back up to $23, but that's just going to hold as another area of resistance. We're not looking for the market to move higher, just consolidation at best. Okay, if we get more of this high volume coming in the market, then expect Ethereum Classic to continue to move to the downside. But currently we're in a pause period. Consolidation is going on right now. So as we go throughout this consolidation period, please make sure that we do not get more because there's a weakness, because if we do, then yes, the market's going to continue to go to the downside. Okay. So now that's all I have for March the 7th, 2018. Quick recap. Market is giving us another push to go down bar because of the weakness. You guys should not be surprised, because our analysis was for these cryptocurrencies to move lower. Now, these cryptocurrencies are now trading back towards prior area of support. In the meantime, as we go through our trading tomorrow, if you look at the bars and we're getting more because of the weakness and stockpiling in the market while at support, the market will continue to move lower. Short term, we're still expecting the market to consolidate and maybe even move a little bit higher towards prior area resistance. After that, if we get more because of the weakness as it moves higher, then it's going to move right back down. I do not think we're done with the downside trading. I think we might have another quick move to the downside, touch another prior area support, and then bounce and move higher again. So just long term on the daily price chart, we're just going right back to prior area support. So this will be a good time to pick up again from where the market came and found that support. Okay, so you just want to hold out in the time being, depending on which cryptocurrency you're looking at, to see we running another probability coming all the way back down. Like for Ethereum Classic, coming all the way back down to $14 or even 18. So right now it'd just be best to stay on the sideline until we get rid of all the stockpilers in the market. That's all I have for today. Appreciate all the new subscribers and those who continually to watch and support this channel. Thank you for your comments, and as well continue to share these videos to increase your understanding and knowledge of those who might also want to know, how do we do this? That's all I have for today. Appreciate you all. Stay profitable, and we'll talk to you all later.